October 26, 1968. 72-year-old Ethel Harris is alone. She looks at the clock, it's 10:30. Nobody calls this late. It's Lee Epps, her husband's best friend. He sounds like a man delivering a telegram from a distant place. To call me the second he gets back. Ethel is stunned. How did? He didn't ask. Ethel tries to call Lee back immediately. When Don returns, they drive to Lee's house, only to find it empty. Lee is dead. 10:30 p.m. The exact second Ethel picked up the phone to hear his voice. Rural China. Charred buildings and mourning families are everywhere. They are dropping. Just a coincidence. The villagers, including Macking, don't believe it. He collapses in front of his family and dies instantly. A second team of 20 health experts arrives. Still natural. The village is losing its mind. The police look at the one man who is always present. The town doctor, Marsh. He's the one everyone trusts. He read a couple of books and opened a clinic. Marsh also owns the village's only funeral home. He has a financial stake in every death Ma was poisoning the village water with, and his graveyard. Arson. Ma burned them out to kill more people. The house is silent until the rotary phone screams to life. She answers. He sounds off. He calls her sis. But he's not chatting, Lee says. Tell Don, her husband. Lee know Don wasn't home? He stated it. No answer. Again and again silence. At Mercy Hospital, they find the truth. The nurse shows them the file. Time of death. Story 2. The Monopoly on Suffering. 2006. Macking Mao walks through a village that looks like a war zone. People aren't just dying. The CDC arrives, investigates, and says it's all natural. After a funeral dinner, Macking Mao feels a blinding pain in his gut. The village decides enough is enough. Their conclusion. They call the police, hoping for a different kind of investigation. He's the one treating the sick. Police discover Ma isn't a doctor, but that's not the weird part. If his medicine doesn't work, he gets paid for the casket. Investigation reveals the truth. Cyanide to drum up business for his clinic. Those are faulty wiring. Fires that destroyed the village. Total victim count, 76. He was executed shortly after. Story 3. The Arm in the Wall. 1893. New Haven. Paul Marsh is enjoying a luxurious breakfast with his cousin Madeline. They are waiting for their wealthy Aunt Blackwood to join them. The housemaid screams. Aunt Blackwood is found cold in her bed. The doctor says heart disease. It's 1893. People die of heart issues all the time. Paul doesn't buy it. His aunt was energetic and healthy. He stays in the house for 5 weeks, obsessed with the idea that something is wrong. Paul decides on a bizarre plan. He begins sleeping in his aunt's bed, hoping her ghost will tell him how she died. 5 weeks later, Paul is lying in the dark. He hears a rhythmic scratching coming from the wall next to the headboard. A hole opens, a human arm pale and reaching emerges from the wall. Paul thinks, this is it. My aunt's ghost is here. Paul lunges and grabs the arm. It's not a ghost. It's warm, solid, and very much alive. A scream erupts from the other side of the wall. It was Madeline, the 19-year-old cousin. She had drilled a hole to poison the aunt's water and was trying to do the same to Paul. Before the police arrive, she swallows her own poison and dies. The dead sometimes try to speak through a phone or a gut feeling, and sometimes the monsters aren't in the walls. They are the people who share our breakfast.